a very special episode of Dr. Lefthandthread Sunday Surgery Live. This is episode 93, and why it's special is two reasons. One reason is we're giving away this bad boy. I'm going to ship this bad boy to someone after this live stream. To put it into context, there is no real restriction. It's not a battery, so we can ship it worldwide. You can ship it everywhere from Larne to Las Vegas or from Donegal to Senegal. Doesn't matter. It's coming to your door should you win the prize. That's the first thing. And I reached 22,000 subscribers thanks to you guys this very day, actually, this morning. There's J-Bubs, PC Fixer, Big D, BW's Electronic, Martin Kelly's on the stream already. Got some comments already. There's Pat McMahon as well. So good to see you guys as usual. Team Suboptimal, most of them's here. So that's very, very good. And a sign up for you guys to tune in every week. Pat and J-Bubs and PC Fixer, Big D and Gaz as well. And Aki Marius as well. He's just commented there. Thank you very much for all your technical information and how much help you've been. Physical help you've actually given the channel. And how much advice you've actually given me, most of the people I mentioned there as well. There's Rose Quartz, good to see you. Hola muchacho, hola muchacho. Everybody say hello to Rose. Rose is a fan of the channel, a friend of the channel. Not only a fan, but a friend of the channel. And we support each other on this platform. I'm trying to get this old live chat. It always gives me heartache. I can never get it to flow properly when I'm watching from another device, which I have to because I can't watch and sort of keep fixing things and all this carry on. What am I giving away, Rose? Good question. I'm giving away this Dewalt impact driver. It's not really much good to anyone if they haven't got the Dewalt batteries. But if you have the Dewalt batteries, it's a very useful tool for putting screws, that kind of thing. There's 19 people watching already. There's Tools and Games. Good man, good man. Thanks for calling on, Tools and Games. Tools and Games, I haven't seen you in a long time, but I was thinking about you the other day, actually. Because I remember you asked me to burn out a Makita on the live stream and I done it for you. That was quite hilarious. Anyway, BW is deals and DIYs cheating because he's put on 2 comments. Do you think I can fix dual port Dewalt chargers? Not really, no. Not really, no. I don't really touch the chargers. Stephen Ott wants to win the Dewalt Impact. The Big D's probably. Rose just saying hello to Big D. Your achy breaky heart. You could break your achy breaky heart, but Dr. Lefthandthread can't fix that. You forget about that. I was thinking about that the other day. Tools and Games. Martin's always the first over here, definitely. How can I get this live chat to flow properly? It's really doing my head. The same problem last week. I can't remember how I fixed it. There, it's fixed that one anyway. Anyway, we'll have to get on. Martin arrived yesterday. Martin wasn't born yesterday, that's the thing. So I better get on with telling you what's going to happen. We've already established I'm going to give this away. And to get the finer points, you have to be a subscriber, which all of the people who are commenting are. Can I sign it? Yes, I can sign it. If it has to be signed, you can sign it across here. You can sign it across here. It can be a signed copy of, yeah, and I have to fix it first, by the way. I have to fix it first because it's not feeling very well right now. But I have to fix it first. It's got a kind of a stutter, a speech impediment. But anyway, what has to happen, you have to have the best comment on the stream. We have to pick that at the end. So you have to be watching at the end to see if you won. And if I call out your name, you have to be there to comment. So that's the thing too. That's another little caveat I've thrown on there. So there's that too. And I can sign it too. But anyway, what we're going to fix tonight is obviously this. But also this little battery. And the battery is completely kaput. It's only a little small one. I can't ship these overseas or I would throw this battery in. If it's somebody in a region that I can ship it to without it getting lost in the post or stopped in the post, I would get to just go for a catheter. I think PC Fixer, they're handier. From the crazy comments. There's Trixie Blue. Good to see you. Good to see you. So I'm fixing this. Or failing to fix, which is the thing. I am also fixing a Milwaukee battery. This one's talks. It says, I'm not feeling very well right now. Dr. Left Hand Thread, help me. So there's a problem with that lid not staying on, even though the screws are on. So I have to fix that. But there's another problem as well. And last but not least, I'll probably do this one last, and it certainly won't be least. I'm glad to see Trixie. Trixie subscribed then. You don't get the comment tonight. It's the first time I've done it. You don't get the comment tonight if you're not subscribed. Stephen Ott says, if you pick a winner from the States, are you sending it over here? The answer is yes. Everywhere from Carrickfergus to Connecticut, everywhere from Lamavati to Las Vegas, from South Armagh to South Carolina, doesn't matter. Rose has actually helped with the female count of the stream, so that's helped somewhat. That's the plan. I want it to be. The thing is, I would love to give away batteries, but I can't ship them overseas. I think customs would stop them. They're not suitable for air freight. You see in the new batteries, I actually work in a place that sells new batteries, and you can see on the box it's stamped not suitable for air freight. They have to ship them by boat from usually Malaysia and them kind of places where our batteries are made in this part of the world. Good to see you, Trixie Blue. Thank you very, very much for coming and joining my stream tonight. It's good to have more ladies in the chat. I have a very bad lady count to the moon. If I've got a subscriber in the moon, I'll have to find a way, J-Bubs. You know? So we best get on with it. I think we could start with the little battery. I'm trying to get more batteries onto the streams because I'm making a lot of battery videos, but I'm not making a lot of battery content on the live stream, so it's difficult, but yeah, we'll do our best. Boats still burn, I don't get it, but hey, boats do still burn, you know. But you know what I mean. This is the way it is. I don't make the rules. I just follow them blindly because I'm a stat. Anyway, thanks for joining, Trixie. We learn a lot here. Good for females. Hopefully, the guys in this stream aren't assholes to the females, so that's pretty good. How crazy. When I first started watching you, 2,000 subs, now you 22,000 subs. Thanks, Stills and Games. No, it's good. Thank you guys for that, by the way. Must turn the camera around here. This is a very complicated exercise. This is very sophisticated technology I have. So we'll see what we can do here. We're going to start off with this little battery. So we'll get right down there. Anyway, where there's a will, there's a way, J-Bob says. So we'll see if it's charging, which I believe it will not be. I'm going to make Pat a left-handed angle grinder next week. DIY females. Hashtag DIY females. So I'm going to check the voltage. This is what I'm doing here, guys, now. It's got not 0.1 of a volt. I'm going to try and bring this back literally from the dead. Literally from the dead. So what we're going to do is we're going to open it and we're going to put the B6 charger on and see if we can bring it back. It's so flat. We'll open it and test the voltage each individual cell to see if there's anything in them. If there's anything in them, and we'll get PC Fixers and J-Bubs' input on what they think of bringing a battery back that is this low. If we do manage to do it successfully, that is. Thank you very, very much for pumping the searches, friend. Thank you for adding the hashtag, Rose. Because that's, you know, it all helps. I do appreciate you. Right, so we're going to check the individual voltage of these cells. We can do that quite easily across here. And it's 0.06 of a volt in that one. This might be too low. 0.07 of a volt in that one. 0.04 of a volt in that one. 0.06 of a volt in that one. And this one might be tricky. 0.04 of a volt in that one. And I can see there the little fuse is intact. I don't know if you can see that there. Did everybody hit the like button? Tap the screen if you don't know how. Ladies DIY, yes, we love the ladies DIY. It's almost good. It's almost well balanced. You know, wish I was well balanced, but anyway, we'll not worry about that now. That's a problem for another day. My balance. So we're going to use the balance charger to try and not balance her, but bring up the voltage. I'm a bit curious about using this. This is actually my new one. This is the first. This is her first rodeo, as it were. So there we are. So we're getting basically nothing. Free giveaway for the best comment. Free. These aren't Wong cells. This is just a 1.5 Dewalt. So it is genuine. It is a genuine one. But it's nearly not a battery at all. It's that low in amps. I'm going to try her off at 1S to see if she recognises it first. She might go broken connection. Nah, she does. She doesn't want to do it. She says no. We can check. We can try the other charger to see if it makes a difference, but we'll try auto first. Oh, danger, Will Robinson. We'll throw that on the one side. That's my new one, believe it or not. So we'll try the oldie but the goodie. .5. No, there is an odd 1.5 knocking about. They're hardly a battery at all, Pat. 2 is usually the smallest you see. I could try the bench power supply, but I'm going to try a couple of different methods to see if we can get this going. If not, we might have to build a battery tonight. But thanks to a series of fortunate events and a bit of good advice, I have plenty of sales. We'll try this other charger, which looks exactly the same. This one served me well, but I don't know if it'll go down that low. It looks the same, but I just haven't bonded with that other one yet. See if this works. See? We're getting something there. See, she'll bring her up. I done it at one bank. I pretended that was one bank of cells that I was charging. PC Fixer tells me to go for auto. So we'll try that. If she doesn't recognize it, I'll have to just... Oh, she'll do it. You're right. No. So this sometimes happens. Stop her and then go again. We'll go to 3S to see if that charges her anymore. Different. I did use auto, but then she stopped. She topped out at 8. Them 2 different chargers have different properties, even though they look similar. They look the same. They have the same writing on them, but they're not the same charger. They're weird. Auto worked to a degree, but it didn't work fully for some reason in this one. Yeah, thanks. Learning with Juan's on the chat as well. Everybody say hello to Juan. Good to see you over on my humble little channel. Hit the like, everyone. We've 19 likes, so 114 people watching. So it topped out at 3S now. So what I want to do is we'll probably put up to 5S now. Not balanced charges. When we're doing this, I want to ask PC Fixer and J-Bubs. I would ask Gaz if he was there too, but Gaz ain't there tonight. If I'm successful in bringing this battery back from virtually the dead, these cells were critically low. How good would this battery be, considering what it's been through? Marty, level 462, bonjour trips. Good to see. Good to see Tony Hughes. What do you think, PC Fixer? Is there any way, you know, this is nearly a nothing battery anyway, and a 1.5 amp. Not a lot of output for sure. I think the output will be affected. We'll try and meter in each cell, definitely, when we're finished. We'll try. We'll try and meter each cell to see what the voltage is. But when I do something like that, I would leave that battery all night just to see if it held up, if any of the cells failed or cells failed. Denny O'Fools, good to see you, Denny O'Fools. They're hitting the like button. Thanks guys for getting here. I don't know what's up with my bench power supply at the moment. I think it's faulty. I'm having a bit of trouble with it, to be honest, J-Bubs. It wasn't just doing it for me today, somehow. It kept bugging out. 114 watching, 23 likes. That's not bad for 17 minutes. Can't believe I've been going 17 minutes. I haven't got a fix yet. But we'll get on with it now shortly, hopefully, with this battery. This battery should be high enough to take a charge if it's good enough at this stage. Yeah. I wrecked the one you gave me, Martin, because I'm a bit of a savage. If any of you haven't noticed, I am a wee bit rough in my. I'm a bit of a rough doctor, you know. I'm sort of a backstreet doctor, you know. I'm sort of the doctor you go if you couldn't afford a real doctor or something. And instead of a scalpel, he pulls out an angle grinder. I was supposed to check each cell, wasn't I? As J-Bubs requested. So let's do that. A backwoods doctor, definitely. It will work, but not for long. I think you're right. We've got 308, 305, 331. As we bit unbalanced there, PC Fixer. 320, there's imbalance there. It's a bit unbalanced, like the good doctor here. But anyway, we'll not worry about that quite yet. If it takes a charge, we might call it the first fix of the evening. We'll do that. The screws. I'll charge it. At 3 volts to cell, it should charge, you know. I'll not power anything yet, but it will charge. We can check it later if it's gonna. I did this first because I wanted to check it later. There's charging now. You've been at his bedside. His bedside manner could use work. That's a candidate nearly for the comment. And BW's Electronic had one there earlier on. Oh, see, come on. Is Ann Daly in there too? Dr. Nick Riviera. Good to see you, Ann Daly. Operation. I wasn't good at Operation. Wasn't that good at Monopoly either. Pocket billiards is my favourite game. But anyway, I'm going to put this to the one side, and then we're going to get on to the main event. The one that we're here to win. Hopefully, somebody is here to win it, and I'll show you at home. Thank you very much, Trixie Lee. No anesthetic required. You'll pass out with shock. There we are. So you can see what's wrong with that. That's not how it's supposed to sound. So we're going to get it open. It's not a serious complaint that's wrong with this. It's this impact driver is like my guitar playing. It sounds worse than it is. So we're going to get it open and see if we can do a little job on it. Rough as a bear's arse. Jesus Christ, first, or Daryl Hudson, good to see you. I thought you'd fallen out with me. I thought you'd lost faith in the good doctor. No, it's not DSJ. He's not DSJ, no. Martin, he's not. He's just he's the other Jesus. We got more than one Jesus at the Tennessee streams. Anybody can just have one Jesus to believe in. It's better if you more than one. The compact drivers. DSJ. What a hero. Bring back DSJ. The hero that none of us asked for. How are we doing on the stream? Is everybody liking the stream? Tap that screen to like the stream. There's Noel Coffey. Good man. Noel, do you know the context of the stream tonight? You have to put on the best comment to one this item that I have in the bench here at the minute. You have to put on the greatest comment of the stream, and it will be picked at the end. And you need to be there at the end to put a little comment on once your name's called. I know not all of you are here to win this. I know some of you come here every week, and you come here for the carry on and the suboptimal fixes, you know. And I appreciate you guys. But I just I got 22,000 subscribers today, and I want to give something back, and I want to do things for you. Probably will be giving away more stuff, and prizes will get bigger hopefully as it goes on. Yeah, discharge it and use it for 10 times, give it a good chance of recovery. I will bear that in mind. J-Bubs. Guys, good to see you. Good to see you. So we'll give this a... Right. It's not that bad, Martin. It's not that bad. I'll shut that off a little second to give your ears a rest. Patient is open for business. Right, let's see. Good man, good man. Good to hear you. BW is one of the longest serving live stream viewers that I have. I did a 3.5 hour one time, and he was on for every minute. It was great. It was great. I appreciate him. I appreciate you all. Danny Phil's trigger sticks. Aye. The little contacts get dirty, and you spray a bit of brake parts cleaner or contact cleaner. But as Big D mentioned a couple of weeks ago, not carburetor cleaner. It melts everything. We don't want melty. We want clean, but we don't want melty. We'll give the motor a bit of beautiful brake cleaner as well. Brake cleaner is beautiful. Hit the like button. We've got 33 likes with 223 people watching. I've got good news for you next week, PC Fixer. Good news for you next week. I might be going all red next week. I think I have enough suboptimal items to have a full repair Milwaukee repair stream next week. So 227 watts, Martin says. Yeah, I might have yeah. Milwaukee gets sick too. Milwaukee gets sick too. There we are. Sorry, Big D. Milwaukee gets sick too. But hopefully we can bring some of it back to life. You see, we're not in the right. It's not slotted on right there. We're using the USA. We'll see, I'm going to have to get it again. Put that in properly. There it is. There's a few wee slots. You have to slot everything into place or it don't work properly. Brake cleaner does a good job. 34 likes. We're doing well. And the little gauge on there as well. And we're coming up to 30 minutes, roughly speaking. Give her a wee squirt there. Send some more of that on there, just in case. Won't be so bad now, I'll say. Here we are. Here we are. 39 likes. Keep the comments coming. They will be important later on. Tools with Souls. Yes, good to see you on the stream. Tools with Souls says, I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it. That's a quote from the film Sling Blade, 1996 film starring Billy Bob Thornton. He might have the best comment of the night here. Though I don't think he wants one of these. He probably has 3 of them. Knowing him. Souls is a top man, and he's been a very good supporter of all smaller channels. He's a lot of smaller channels like mine. He's been a very good supporter over the years of them, and his own community and his own live stream. But it's on a wee bit too late for us in this part of the world. I can never really catch them. It's kind of 1 AM our time. But he does a very good stream with tools and tactics, and the larger tool community. All the cool tool guys go over there. So if you're in the USA and you're not watching, and you like tools and you're not watching his live stream on Sundays, I don't know what you're doing with yourself. Take a look at your life, man. I don't want to put them too tight in case I have to open it again. PC Fixer. Daryl Hudson. Sling Blade was partly filmed in his city. Right, we're going to have to try this now. We're saying a fix or fail now. This has to be a fix because this is the giveaway tonight. We have to get this fixed. We can't afford to fail. What do you think, guys? There's 209 watching and 40 likes. It's going well. Thank you, guys. Martin saying a fix. You're welcome, souls. You deserve every bit of it. Fix, PC Fixer says. Guarantee. Hey, Rev. I better tighten that last screw right enough. There we are. We're saying fix, fix, fix. Everybody's saying fix. And hit that like button. There you are. That's perfect. I'm happy with that. I'm calling that fixed. There's Tom Celtic. I get Sundays off. Tom Celtic gets Sundays off. Thank you very much. And the movie you watch for the stuffed gorilla standing in front of the vacuum cleaner place. That's not your gorilla, is it, Daryl Hudson? Tools and Tactics is a cool guy. Thank you very much. That's Lofty Praise, no coffee. So we're moving on to another battery now. We're calling that fix number 2. I'm trying to do more battery content on this live stream, but sometimes batteries need a wee bit more prep. Yeah, more batteries. I know. Sometimes batteries need a little bit of preparation because there's sometimes some of the fixes can be quite slow. You have to use little balance chargers and all sorts of things, you know. This one's actually a broken house, and yeah, very common. And it's got another issue. I did some exploratory work, and I'm going to show you what the other issue is now. It's got a broken housing, which I have a sort of a life hack fix for that, but I'll show you what that is later. He's used this in an impact driver, and it's hammered the living shit out of one of the terminals. You see, one of the terminals is badly disfigured there. This one's not great either, but this might be. I could probably straighten those. Maybe I should try to straighten it, but I was going to put one of these circuit boards, one of Mr. Wong's circuit boards. That's the European version, It's the European version. The font's different. You have XC in USA, XC 5.0. This is the European version. No, it's not a fake one, no. It's real. It's real. It's real. It's probably got Samsung 25 hours. You know, the nice green Samsung 25 hours. That's what you want to see. I could try and straighten that, but I don't think it's a good job. No, I think it's a bit Hal Ketchum, past the point of rescue. No, I'm not even going to try and straighten that. I'm going to just take the board off, you know, and replace it, and then I'll do my little hacky fix on the lid. So we'll try that. Yeah. That's right, that's right. No. New board. New board for sure. Hit that like button if you like this crazy stuff. I need a desoldering tool, but I don't have one. There was a kind gentleman from from Moncton in Canada was sending me one, but the An Post screwed it up. The post office screwed it up and sent it back to him by mistake. Whatever happened to that kind old man? Anyway, what's the comments? Did you know the swimming pool in the Titanic is full of water after all these years? You might want this, Martin. That's the best comment, I think. Yeah, people should people should look after their tools better than they do. They're particularly murderous on them where I am from. They're just they just don't, you know. Most of them have one careful owner and the other 10 doesn't give a damn. That sort of thing. Let's see. Get under that with something sharper. These screwdrivers are hacked within an inch of their life. And do that a little bit, then I'll take it off. I'm probably not going to save this board anyway. This board's not for reuse. I think he was using an impact wrench in that and it battered the terminals. Martin has one. Martin has a desoldering tool. So there. Let's see, well, we better take out the screws first. We'd be more likely to lift that board off if the screws was out of it. No, from the screwdriver. Here we are, and we better probably move this as well. That's up there. There we are. Desoldering tool will be better than this. There's no doubt about that, but you know. We've got limited resources in this facility. Hopefully as the channel grows, some of our resources will become less limited. Exactly, Martin. You have to pay with what you have. Seen better days than that. Keeps us in a job, does it? It definitely does. Keeps the channel going. If everybody looked after their tools, there would be no Dr. Left-Hand-Thread Sunday surgery. It's like some sort of a refuge for abused tools. Some sort of centre. I should get government funding for this. It's like a shelter or something. I think that one needs to be cleaned off a wee bit. There's a little bit of solder still in that. Hopefully that works now. How are we doing now, Sarush? Good to see you. Good to see you, Sarush. Thank you for joining my stream. Live chat. This one's giving me a little bit of trouble. This one here. We're nearly there. Sometimes this is easier. You know. Apparently it's easier if you have a desoldering tool. You don't bend the pins taking it off. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I think we're in business now. Joseph Forgy, good to see you. I need so many things. Not Iranian, just remember that. You're Iranian. Suresh is Iranian for everyone that's curious. I'm going to screw down this board now, and hopefully it'll work when we get it screwed together now and get it soldered on. I probably needed to do that. Yes. Desoldering tool is probably the thing. But, yeah. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Here we go. He who dares wins. All that. Right. I don't have to do this. Close enough for me. So we'll solder on the wee ones, and then we'll get the spot welder out and spot weld these other ones on. Used to solder them all, but I don't do that anymore. Like Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury didn't like boobs. You can't fool me with that. Sure, he famously wasn't fond of them. Freddie wasn't fond of the boobs now. He had other hobbies. He was a real good singer though. Bismillah. Nobody's been picked for the impact today. We're going to do that at the end. No one's been picked. You're still in the running. Everyone's still in the running. There's no clear leader as of yet. So, we'll see. I'm going to put away the soldering iron. Don't think I need that now. And get the key weld out. Get the key weld ready. Welding time, yes, it's welding time. Did Freddie have a daughter? It must have been an accident. He must have been trying to do something else. I don't think Freddie really was trying to have a daughter. We don't need ones that long. Let's see. I want to break free. Freddie Mercury. He was born. Was he born in England? But his family was from. Yeah. They were from another region of the world. Anyway, everybody's always from somewhere else. And daily, I have a link for those circuit boards. Let's see, we'll turn up the joules. What do we think? PC Fixer, 70 joules. 70 joules. Done well, that. $70 joules. Just warming up. That's pretty good. And we're doing that, are we? No, we do it dollar way. These are some nickel strips that I got. I never used them before. These are not my usual ones. These are a bit thicker. Maybe not as thick as the boy using them, but anyway, we'll see. Oh, lovely. Don't like that. Usually them Chinese in boards you get 4 bars right away, but anyway, we'll see. We've done all the soldering anyway, haven't we? Soldered that one, haven't we? I will have. We've done all the soldering. Yeah, we'll try it anyway. Could be a field, guys. We'll put her in the charger. The charger should reset it, but yeah. No, new welder's good. It's good. Exactly, Suresh. That might be the best comment of the night. As long as you're a decent human being, doesn't matter where you're born, where you live. I will remember that. I think that's the best comment of the night. I think that's the best comment of the night. Right, we have to fix the lid as well. This should be fun. This should be fun. Right. We'll have to get these screws out first. You're doing nothing for us. We're lucky in this one because it's the side with the short screws on it that's broke. So what we do in that case, the Dr. Lefthandthread patent pending fix for that one involves using a longer screw. There's longer screws on this side, so we'll screw them on first. And we've still got this flappy. So we'll have to fix that first before we do anything. 59 likes and 150 whatever watching. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these long screws and they're going to protrude out the top. We're going to need something strong. This wee thing mightn't be strong enough to put it out the top. Might be. Alright. Close her up like that. And this only works if this side's broke. The other side's broke, you need a new top. There we are. Now, I hear what you're all saying now. You'll never get that slid onto the tool because them screws are in the way. But we have a solution for that. We have a solution for that. The remedy is at hand. And the remedy comes in the shape of the Dremel. Yes, cut them off. Cut them off so they're not sticking up or going to damage anything like that. That's the second best comment of the night. Dremel slot in all your tools instead. That's the second best comment of the night. Sarouche is winning, in my opinion. It's a Dremel, what is it? It's a Dremel 3000. Dremel 3000. Plug in one. So I have to try this in the charger now, guys, to see if it reset. That's a little weird hack I come up with myself. So there we are. This slid on the charger now. And it's charging. That reset the board. That's good. That's good. And it's fully charged, it says. We'll just check the voltage to make sure that is correct. Because we don't want to mislead you folks when you've went to the bar tuning in this live stream broadcast. Oh, she's fully charged, look at that. Guys, I don't have to ask you if it's a fix or fail because I'm calling that fixed. So if you can get long screws out of an old battery that's kaput, that's how you fix the lid on again. That's my solution anyway. So that's not a bad fix. I'll take that one to the bank. And are we battery still charging? Are we we're 3 fixes on, I think. We're moving on to the last one tonight, hopefully. Hopefully it's a fix. I will mention this. There is a lot of heat in these cells. There is a lot of heat in these cells. I can feel the heat through the glove, through the back of the charger. So this battery could yet fail. So we can't claim it's a fix yet. But it's probably only a short-term fix anyhow, due to the nature of the way batteries work, being that low. But tonight's the only night that matters. So we're going to keep going. You can use JB Weld. You can use other solutions. That's the Dr. Lefthandthread solution. Other solutions are not wrong. They're just different. Right. We have one of these. Did I show you what was wrong with this one? I probably didn't. I probably just got excited and didn't. It's not a real battery anyway. I'll put away my spot welder in a safe location here. We're getting a bit carried away here. Oh, shit. And the spot welder is safe now again. Let's see, can we get a good angle on this here now? Right. She made a noise. I don't like the noise she made. She made a noise and then she stopped. That might be... Slap the owner. I have a confession to make, souls. I'm going to have to slap myself. I own that old thing. Somebody was selling the impact driver cheap. the giveaway one, and the battery was on it, so I just took the battery as well. So there we are. Full disclosure here. Gonna have to slap myself later on when I have time. If I don't deserve it for that, I probably deserve it for something else anyway. They come with tools or broken con rod. I don't know if it's a broken con rod or not. Might be something worse. Anyway, we'll see if we can get her going. I'm a bit discouraged by the noise it made. I'd rather it made no noise. No noise would be better than that noise. I'll keep that O-ring to one side here. I might need that later. J-Bubs thinks it's a wire. It could be a wire. I thought it was a wire just off the bottom. This is an old brushed one. It's questionable whether these are even worth opening at this stage. You know, I wouldn't even advise anybody to buy the brushed one of these. I don't know why anybody would even bother at this stage. See, I have a bad track record with balls, so the magnet out. There's the ball. Makes a topic for a video. I probably did come with a tool. Probably came with some of these companies that like Screwfix over here. Some of these companies try to make people think they're getting something when they're getting either a 2 amp battery or 1.5 or something, when they're getting actually nothing. It's just a tool on its own with a pretend battery on it. Anyway, rant over. What model is that? Let's say that is a DCH253. I've got good news out of Dewalt anyway. They're stopping these. They finally turned to stop these brush things. You're going to see less and less of the old brush things that were hanging about. They've been selling both for years, but the only one I'll be sad to see go is the brushed angle grinder from Dewalt. That was actually decent. People actually got a lot of work out of them. And it's arguably better than the brushless version, which is terrible. There's too many of their circular saws. The wee brushed one coming back has been melted to hell because the brush is overheated or whatever. The wires aren't off, J-Bubs. It's probably just a hammer problem, I think. They'll keep the brush going to them as long as you're just the sap people aren't they thinking they're getting. That's on there. Converted to a brushless unit. Converted to a brushless unit. Not tonight, but that's a good suggestion. That's a good suggestion. I think they've stopped the brush grinders. I know I'm sad to see them go, but that's about the only one I'll be sad to see go. That's the only one. I'll keep my magnetic dish down here, I think, out of the way. The screws out here. The brushed Milwaukee grinder is arguably the worst grinder in the market. It's probably even worse than the Makita one, which is saying something. brushed is getting the brush off. I just have to say, but it's time to move on. But that is not to say that some of the brushless is not that great. Like, it is not great, some of it. Some of the brushless offerings aren't phenomenal. The brushless angle grinder from Dewalt, I do not like it. Pat's Big D's in Longford on Wednesday. Makita's still making a lot of that brush stuff, and they don't seem to be, you know, Dewalt's finally admitting defeat with it. Makita's still making a lot of brush tools. Screwfix or Masters are selling you a brush tool, making you think that you're getting something really good. They're really good at selling you crap dressed up as something good. Stick a battery with it and pretend you have something. Yeah, cool. The bad bearings in the back of the Milwaukee, if you get them in time, you can change it. I think the newer ones, they may have upgraded that a little bit. I might have one here with bad bearings in it. I don't know, haven't even inspected it. It might feature in next week's. No, this isn't mine. This isn't mine. This is belonging to a guy called James. Big D's got a Tullamore playing championships. There's piles of screws in that. There's more screws in this than Shawshank Prison and Cell Block H and Prison Break all rolled into one. Don't know if them staying on that well or not. No, they're on. Remember, they're off now. Unplug the battery and let it cool. I will do that, it's very, very warm. Right, good suggestion. Or the spot welder and nickel to fix my battery, all is good, but the board fuse is gone. So with this, just with the add nickel or just solder. It's either or. My friend PC Fixer would discourage a lot of soldering around batteries, and he would say the minimum amount of soldering you have to do around the battery, the better. You know, so I would agree with him on that one. He's been at it a while. It's probably, there could be multiple cell failures, or 5 cells and 3 of them could fail after it. You know, there's no way of knowing until you just let it cool down to see how it performs. If I do even a less extreme voltage recovery, I would leave it overnight to see how it did. So we'll get this out. Well, there's just the motor, or just the brushes. We'll see anyway. This doesn't seem too bad. I don't think there was anything jammed there. Anyway. There was a lot of DCF 887s going on fire in the USA. I've heard that more than once from my USA contributors. Them brushes ain't that bad. The bearing's not seized. So what are they? Suppose we'll just try and put it together and see if it works. Clean her out a little bit. Suppose we could do that. We're only an hour in, we've plenty of time. The less soldering you do around batteries, the better. I think that's good advice. I think that's probably good advice. You got to do some, like I did tonight, on that Milwaukee number there. But yeah. Talking heads burning down the house. Bit of burn on the armature. I think there's a bit of burn on it. Don't know. Could be that. Well, because doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. We have a spare one. We could take out the inside of this hammer and test it. We could do that. We could do that. Remove all the components and put on the armature and so on. We'll see. No, don't worry about it. We'll see. Looks normal. People just know it's about to carry on. It's all right. It's difficult to do it in camera, but you know, it's all right. Thank you very much. I'm sort of just as we would call it, winging it, you know. Let's see. Can I get this in the right position? There it is there. We could test this. No, the armature on upside down. Let's see. I think the armature on upside down there. She goes like that. So, yeah. No fun, it was too easy. Thank you, definitely. But I think Suresh is still winning, which means I'm going to have to post a impact driver to Iran. Right, there we are. We'll put the wires on and see if we can get her to spark up. And we're going to put a battery in it Don't try this at home or anybody else's home. I might clean the switch a little bit, but the motor's going. The motor's going. But I think the switch needs a wee bit of cleaning with the brake cleaner. There was a wee bit of undue hesitancy, which you can fail your driving test for, allegedly. Right. Clean the switch. Now we'll rebuild the hammer and hopefully we'll get something that works. There's a prize giveaway, Suresh, in this week's epic adventure. Suresh did. He might win. It depends. We'll say it then. He's in the. I'll tell him to get his wallet out. Souls, get your wallet out, man. Not looking after your tools comes at a price. It's purely financial. Anyway, Suresh, you haven't won yet, and if somebody can put on a better comment than Suresh's comment before the end of this broadcast, you've been licking that finger. This one, or the one your mummy likes. Anyway. Right, the burning the grease that he's added to the weight of his tool. I'll just be charging him financially for it. You're still in the running, Suresh. You're still in the running. Everybody's still in the running. Suresh is probably still in the lead, by my estimation. I rated his comment the highest. So there you are. So, how are we going to get this back going? What are the odds? What are the odds? There we are. I'm just trying to get this selector in the right area. Don't stop making good comments, sir. Or souls. We want Suresh to win. We want Suresh to win. Parts everywhere. Don't worry about parts. We'll worry if we've too many left over when we're finished. You know, too many parts left over when we're finished is a problem. That's dry. Hit that like button, guys, because there are only 81 likes and there's 237 of you guys watching away. It all happens for a reason, Suresh. No one's given me a reason for Sunday surgery, but I don't need a reason. It just sort of happens. Just sort of happens magically every week. Lovely. We love the grease. We love the grease. In the run of international campaign against tool trafficking, the rubbish industry have disposable tools. Yeah. Oh. I don't believe I wanted to do that. Oh, that's lovely. It's lovely there. Oh, I need that. Oh, goodness me. That'll be all right. We love it. We love it. We love it. Grease is magically delicious. I don't want to show it. Souls will be angry. I don't want to show the brand of this one. Souls will not be pleased. It's a bit of KY Makita. Anyway. This is Left Hand Thread, hey. People want to meet her. They want to know what kind of understanding woman. What does a woman be like that would have to understand what I'm bringing to the table? I'll keep some lube for her. God help her. Oh, lovely. Lovely. It's greasy. Look at the grease. Little black eye. For Mrs. Left Hand Thread. Had to go and see the in-laws today. And you know, what we learned from today is in-laws should be outlawed. But what do you do? I hope this goes after all this nonsense. But anyway, onwards and upwards. We're not even an hour and a half yet. She will batter me. She'll batter my head in. She's a very, very understanding lady. She wished me luck with my stream anyway, so that's good. I did ask her a couple of weeks ago. I thought, this carry on that I'm doing, this online repairs and all this nonsense I'm doing in the workshop, this Dr. Left Hand Thread nonsense, am I being silly? And she says, to be honest, it's got way past the silly stage, she says. So I took that as a compliment. But she hasn't watched the Sunday surgery streams, so she doesn't know how silly it can get. So I use it to grease outside. I use degrees outside when I don't clean my hands or change my gloves before I put it back together. Mosquito. Thanks, Rose Quartz, for being my cheerleader tonight. We've got to do a collab sometime, just for fun. Just for the fun. I know, no, those are alright. It's only a joke. When you marry somebody, you inherit their family, and you know your family can be all complex and everybody's different, and you know what I mean. They're still sort of your family, so it's alright. I didn't tell my in-laws that I'm moonlighting online as a fake internet doctor. I don't know if they'd understand. There's Tools with Big Josh. How are you, Big Josh? Good to see you. And we've only 85 likes, guys. We need to get over 100 likes tonight. This is is not acceptable. We're not accepting any less than 100 likes every stream from now on. What loss? No. 334 watching. That's cool. Hit that like button, guys, to see if Dr. Left Hand Thread can indeed redeem this tool from the abyss of hell, or wherever it is. Anyway, we'll maybe try and test it before we put it back together. Right, the red goes on here. Sort it. Red goes on there. Have to put a bit of solder in there later on. Don't know, we'll see. Before we put it back together. If it does indeed go, hit that like button, guys. If you haven't already, tap that screen. 285. It's good to have views, you know. We like the views. It's a lot of fun. Making money stripping online. That's brilliant. Oh, I love it. Hard to knock offer, but we'll take it. We're going to take it. Might get a few more subscribers out of the in-laws. And wouldn't they become world famous? I'm only springing on them when I'm really famous. Busted catch ring, Big D says. Aye, I would say so. Well, we'll get her together and we'll get her working, and we'll live with a busted catch ring. Yeah, we haven't we'll do a Milwaukee next week. That'll be better fun. Stephen Ott, I have seen the Milwaukee 9 amp high demand battery. It's got 18650 cells on it. It's not the high output, it's a high demand. But it hasn't got 21700 cells like the high output ones have. It's got the 18650 and it's got the 30 Qs that are they're okay. They're Samsung 30 Qs, but they're not the best. I don't know, Souls. I'll have to think about that one. So it wouldn't have the cells, wouldn't have as good a cells as the high demand batteries. That is the wee small cells that are in these here. They're actually in a 6 amp version of these that used to be floating about, but I don't think you get them now. Anyway, I don't know, Souls. It's complicated. It's complicated. Sounds like a complicated problem. I don't know, Souls. I've never been to jail, even to visit anybody. But if you ever go to jail, Souls, I'll go visit you. I'll bring you in a chastity belt. So none of the things that you say are going to happen to you. Because I wouldn't want that for you. I don't want that for you, souls. That'll do. I don't want that stuff for you, souls. You don't need that in your life. You know we done wrong. Put the door side on first. That's what we did wrong. The big D need that. PC fixer. PC fixer knows all the channel lines. He's my battery sensei. And he's taught me everything I know about love and life. No. Thank you for your comments tonight, souls. They're quite informative. Did I lose my wee thingy jobs? Did I lose my wee mushroom thing? But anyway, I may have lost a wee thing out of this, but we'll figure something out. We'll figure something out, man. That was an oversight there. I should have paid more attention when I was putting this back together. Instead of reading out your dirty jokes. I'll not tell your wife, PC fixer. I'll not tell your wife. You don't tell mine. Well, there's the thing I thought I lost. All's good. Thank you very much, PC fixer. This is a very informative channel. We have tips of eating corn out of sewer pipes, stuff like that. So it's all very educational. With 95 likes, we have to get that over 100, guys. We have to get that over 100. We'll have to put this together as well. Oh, very good. What does the mushroom thing do? It pushes the battery connector out towards the battery, making a stronger connection. Much like the love advice these guys are getting, given online here. It'll make us all have a stronger connection with these ladies. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jamie True. Thank you, Jamie True. We'll have the final decision on who gets Impact Driver posted to their door. I don't think Souls wants it. I don't think Souls wants it, to be quite honest. I'll get you something better sometime, Souls. But we'll find out at the end who the lucky winner is. Right. I think Sarush is the best pickup line. Excuse me, miss. Does this cloth smell like chloroform? $100 in half an hour. My best pickup line is, it won't hurt a bit. I'm not going to read Martin's out. I'm not reading Martin's out. And it means something different than the other side of the Atlantic as well. This won't hurt a bit. Mm-hmm. Are we there yet? Or is it done yet? Don't think we're going to have many bits left over. Always a good sign. Now we've got watching. We haven't got over 100 likes yet, guys. We're gonna have to do something with that. You're gonna have to three people are gonna have to like it. Oh, sorry, 2 more people are gonna have to like it. That's a good one, Big D. You wouldn't want it on your nose for a word. Not too many bits left over. We like that. The thing is, if you get enough parts left over, eventually you can make another tool out of it. You take one different bit from each tool, and then you get an impact driver to give away. Allegedly. Do you remember springs? Yes, the springs are no longer in the box. In the box that I put them onto. They're in. Pat knows that I have previous of forgetting springs. I've done that before. We'll see what we were in the live chat here. Right, what do we see? Nice Pat here. Yep. Fat chick with a battery. Alright. There's plenty of options for, Them kind of ladies. It's good that they keep their options open. Polo tool. Unfortunately, that's a true story. You're going to still Siricious impact driver at the end, are you? More lube? No. That's all she's getting. That's all she can take, Captain. She cannot take any more. Oh, see, we've got a bad camera angle here. PC Fixer is, for those who don't know, is my. I called him one night in the live stream. I called him my Canadian Caucasian battery sensei. My Canadian Caucasian battery sensei. It was that night he informed us that he identifies as a black lesbian. So since then, I have to call him my African Canadian lesbian sensei, or he, she for short. He, she. He, she, Miyagi. Call him he, she, Miyagi. Isn't that what we call him? There we are. I identify as a fake internet battery doctor. And we've got 99 likes on the stream. We've got to get 100 before I test this. PC Fixer as a Canadian battery ninja. He's going to make this fake internet doctor into something. And you other guys have helped with other areas too. So I have more than one sensei. The rest of you guys aren't old enough to be senseis. There's Matthew Johnson. How are you? We can't call you Wong. Tried to phone Wong one night and there was a Wong number. We've got 100 likes now, so we can probably test this thing. She's going to rattle like hell because probably I think the catch rings away, which means another whole pile of surgery that we're not going to do tonight. Sorry, guys. We're going to probably call the fix if it works and move on. Probably even if it doesn't work, we're going to call it a fail. We'll see. Aye. As you say, Souls, it's a lot of balls. If you've got a big ball bag hanging, you can't put it on your own. We're calling it fix anyway. Big Joyce has got t-shirts coming. Cool. Anyway, we're calling this fixed, are we? We'll try it. Catch rings. Noisy. She wasn't called done there. I'm calling that fixed, guys. More chins than a Chinese phone book. I identify as a non-existent battery itself, which has got a hilarious charge. I identify as your mama's lover. Anyway, there you are. Fix. Whew. Very noisy, but not great. Very unstable. Yeah, it's not a great fix. Not a great fix. But anyway, we had a few good fixes today. I'm particularly happy with the M18 battery. We need to get more M18 batteries. And probably we'll do a Milwaukee one next week, anyway. We're coming to 1 hour 41. Chinese kid was born before the due date, and suddenly, she was so fat she has restricted the tides. I identify as your mama's lover. Anyway, I call my nephew hung short. Broccoli. That's racist. Anyway, we'll go to doc cam here now. Oh, here we are. It's getting a bit out of hand, all right. Hung chow. We'll see. What a soul saying his ex-wife was so fat she affected tides. Whew. So, what do I see if we check the battery to see that's like it's cooled down somewhat, anyway. We'll check the voltage of it. See if it's. We'll do that. You guys. Got some grease in my hand. That was suboptimal. I have to be wearing the gloves all night, not to leave any fingerprints on Mrs. Lefthandthread, but anyway, there you go. That was all good fun, anyway. Thank you very much, Stills of Souls. We'll see what we're going away and we didn't fully charge this, but it's all right. It's actually held a charge. But as you say, PC Fixer and J-Bubs and Gaz, if you were paying attention, if you were here at that time, it's good. This is reversed. It's 19 volts. So, and it's cooled down somewhat. So it's, yeah. Yeah, I'm calling it fixed. I have to take all the fixes that I can. We'll probably do a Milwaukee one next week. And we have to, thank you very much, Suresh. We'll see, Suresh. Call Oriental Bullier. Cha-ching. Suresh is still in the running, I think. A lot of good comments there, guys. You did put me on the ropes. We'll probably do Milwaukee next week. Aki Marius, yeah. Yeah, cool. We've got over 100 likes anyway, and we've 152 watching. And we're probably going to do the what did Suresh say earlier on? And I think it's probably a true comment. It's not even what do you say? It's not even a comedy comment, which a lot of these were tonight. Get Suresh's comment there. I'm going to read it out. And I want to ask you guys, what do you think? Do you think should Suresh win? We were talking about a few different things. And he says it doesn't matter where you come from, as long as you're a good person. You know? Which I think in a polarized world that we live in, where everybody's disagreeing and everything and fighting with everybody else, I think it might be the best comment of the lot. Tools to Souls is saying Suresh for the one. The battery's working as well. Suburban Turban. The original Tool Telly Doctor. I want to ask you something, Suresh. Do you want this? Do you want me to post this to you? But thank you all for the great comments tonight. Suboptimal Prime. Suboptimus Prime. Suresh is the man. What do we think, Suresh? You still there? What do you think, Suresh? I need you to do something, Suresh, if you want this little prize. I'll send it to you, Suresh. But you gotta email me. That's backwards. I'm gonna have to show it to you the other way around. Hold on. What do I say? If I could send you a proper battery, I would as well. I wouldn't even send you that wee one, because it's kind of an insult. Lefthandthread@gmail.com. I want to try and post this to Iran. Just to show how committed I am to my fans. You got to email me and send me your address, sir, and I'll send it to you. If you want it, email me, Suresh. Thank you very much, Suresh. That's excellent. I'll put the KY Makita in for you. You can make your husband believe it's not butter. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in, guys. 152 people watching. Thank you very much, Suresh. You're an excellent guy. I can't send the battery overseas. Not that you want the 1.5 battery anyway. But no, it's cooled down again. I'll put it on the charge, see if we can get up to 20 volts. If it's till your husband makes you squeal. Thank you very much, Colin. Thank you very, very much. It's a good stream. It went well, and we'll probably try and do we'll go full Milwaukee next week if we can. Thank you very much, souls. This is a good t-shirt. You can't even read that. I have a couple of ones that get made for myself, but I haven't got any merch really. I've got a couple of hats that are getting made. We'll see what we can do. Well, I might try and send something else in the box with, because you get the 887. Hopefully, you can if you don't. I don't know if you run the Dewalt tools at all, but you might know somebody who does. I sent PC Fixer one of my hats, but I'm running low on them. I'll see what I can do. I'm not sending you any Makita merch. I'll see what else I can do. So we're 1 hour 49 and we've 123 watching. We've got 103 likes. Pretty good stream, and we'll do it again next week, like I say. Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I do, because it's a highlight of my week. I build up to it all week. It's fantastic. So catch you next week, guys. Dr. Left Hand